Good evening to everyone present here. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the inauguration of our AI and robotics lab. Today, we stand on the threshold of innovation and progress, embracing the future of technology and its endless possibilities. We are honored to have with us esteemed guests, alumni, and especially the 76ers faculty members, students, and all technology enthusiasts who have gathered here to witness the remarkable milestone. We shall begin with a prayer to commence this auspicious occasion.
Kindly join your hands and bow your heads. Loving and Almighty God, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude as we inaugurate this AI and robotics lab. You are the creator of all wisdom and the source of all knowledge. Thank you for the gift of intelligence, curiosity, and creativity that allows us to explore the wonders of science and technology. Bless this lab, Lord, and all who will work and learn here. May it be a place of discovery, innovation, and excellence, where knowledge is pursued, not just for progress, but for the greater glory of your name. Guide our minds and hands so that our efforts serve humanity, bring people together, and reflect your divine wisdom. May our advancements always be used with integrity, compassion, and respect for the world you have entrusted to us. We dedicate this space to you, Lord, and ask for your blessings now and always. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Lead us from darkness to light. We make this prayer for your love's sake. Amen.
The moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. I now invite Father Agnello Mascarenas, Mr. Vijay Chabria, Mr. Jayant Pai, and Father Nelton Thomas to proceed with the official ribbon cutting ceremony and inaugurate the AI and Robotics Lab. Let's have a round of applause. I request our esteemed dignitaries to join us for the lighting of the lamp, symbolizing the light of knowledge and innovation.
glowing colors and made their tiny way. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. All things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The Lord God made them all.
Before we begin, let us take a moment to acknowledge and welcome the presence of our distinguished dignitaries. Reverend Father Agnello Mascarenas, Provincial and Chairman of our school. I request our Junior College Coordinator, Ms. Malika Padham, to honor him. Mr. Vijay Chabria, alumnus from the batch of 1976 and the major contributor towards this lab. I request Father Nelton to honor him. Mr. Jayant Pai, the one who mobilized his batchmates and put together all that we see today. I request our high school coordinator, Ms. Maria Augustine, to honor him. Ms. Fiona Menezes, who expertly designed this space, saw to the execution and supervision of this lab in detail. We thank you for all your contribution. May I invite our primary school coordinator, Ms. Premila Thomas, to honor her. We are truly privileged to have you all with us today. Now, to set the tone for today's event, I invite Mr. Jayant Pai to share his thoughts on this landmark achievement.
Okay. I think this is fine. Okay. All right. Let me say that today is actually a very extremely special day for the closer to the mic. Okay. Can you guys hear? Okay. So then I'll just stand like this. So this is an extremely special day for all the 76ers. So there's a bunch of us sitting here, and there's probably a whole bunch watching us on live streaming all around the globe. So let me just, as he said, set the tone. One of the things that probably not many of you know is that we have finished 50 years as having graduated from this incredible school, so like you guys will do at some point. So celebrating these 50 years is what we are doing. And as part of the 50 years, if you think about it, this is the final year. I mean, this is that 50th year, and this is the first event in that 50th year. So we are actually very thankful that you guys included us in this thing. I should thank the Loyola management and Father Nelton to set up this thing. It's always fun to be treated special, after 50 years, we like that. we fondly call ourselves the 76ers. So you will wonder why this lab is being called 76ers lab. It's because, we kind of just fondly call ourselves the 76ers. We have been doing that for a while. And so we figured, let's do something to give back to the school. And as part of that give back to school, we were wondering what to do. So it started off, brainstorming on the group, a typical WhatsApp group with 110 people. And we finally decided that we'll do something relevant to the students. And this is where you're sitting today is what we kind of decided that we would give back to school. Now, let me say why. Why did we do this AI lab? And I think most of you know, and if you Google it, you'll know the good, the bad, the ugly of AI. So I don't want to go there. But one thing that I would like to, talk about is just the rapid change that is going on in the world today around this technology. See, like we are all, as you guys just heard, we are 50 years from school. So I myself have been part of this whole change of technology over the last 40 years. And we noticed that the window of change, or the window given to humans to kind of adapt to the change of technology, is about 10 to 15 years. Okay, typically computers came in the 70s, by the 80s everybody was, then 80s, the internet came, 90s, we were all into it. In 90s, the websites and all this thing came, and then 2000s, where then the mobile came. The problem, not a problem, but a good problem, is that this particular field, the change is happening under 5 years. So like we have to rapidly adapt to this technology. And so the best thing we thought was, how do we do this, right? So we have to catch students at the school level and start teaching them about AI and get them on track with that. So essentially, recognizing the need for high schools to build these skills, we decided to focus on creating a space where typically we could explore, innovate, and kind of develop skills. And these are the skills for the 21st century that all you guys have to get on with. And so that is how this lab got created. So that is the basis of why an AI lab for the school. And then obviously now let me move on to my next. So now what you're looking at, I know there's a big crowd here, but hopefully at some point you'll start seeing what we have all put out here when you're walking around the lab. It's a state-of-the-art AI lab. It's very rare to see labs like this at the high school level, anywhere in the country at least. So it is one of the best labs in the country. I can vouch for it because we have kind of looked around and seen that. But it didn't just happen by the 76ers. So we call this lab the 76ers AI lab, and we think of it as a gift to the school. But I must say that none of this would have happened without a collaborative effort by a lot of people. Many of them are here. Some of them are, on the live stream. So I'd like to actually just thank all those people who made this, help us make this happen. So 4 to 5 months back, to start with, we met Father Nelton. I don't know if he remembers, but he actually had a list of 10 things that he would like. So, really very progressive in his vision for the school. In those 10, luckily, in those 10 lists, in the list of 10, there was the AI lab and ML learning and things like that. So we said, okay, that fits our criteria, let's go for that. So that is one of the key factors that made us, pushed us into creating this lab. And he was very quick in actually finding this place. I think there was something else here, but then he cleared it out, and he gave this all to us like within a month. So thank you, Father Nelton, and thank you, the Loyola management, for giving us this opportunity to actually do something relevant to the school. And so I think the 76ers, we should clap. We should. So now, having got the area, which was very quick, actually, I think Maria ma'am will also vouch for that. We started the design of this lab, and there I must, where is Fiona? Fiona is there. So Fiona and Associates she was the one responsible for design execution of this whole thing, and we did it in what, 3 months? So that's another. So having set up the infrastructure, obviously, AI platforms, the software, hardware, and all that had to come in. So the gentleman you see there is from Tata. The Tata folks have been, he's worked very closely, very proactively with us and the school. They are really committed to training at the high school level for the AI programs, and hopefully at some point this will become a part of the curriculum, is what we are hoping. Maybe the boards and all take note of what's going on, and that is the thing. So thank you, the Tata people, and this is Deepak Singh, and you'll be. And the good thing about Deepak is we are not going to be leaving him that easily, so we'll be constantly working with him, and so that's the relationship. We are building a partnership as opposed to, just getting his things, software. I think, this side of this thing, the STEM and the digital classroom that you guys are looking at. I think the Siemens guys, Tejas didn't make it. Tejas will be, I think, live streaming. So thank you, Tejas, from Siemens to support us. They are launching a product in this year, this academic year. So we are the chosen school for that effort, and I think it will be the next academic year, or it was June, or I think they are launching it. So Siemens has taken us on, and most of their cloud software, it's called Pathway to Engineering, is going to be dealing with getting students up on CAD and engineering design and things like that, which are, when you leave the school, study and go back into the real world, that kind of thing. So that's what that area is. So there are two areas, if you look at it. There's the robotics area, and there's the STEM area, where we thought these two areas work together, and we create interest in students. Father is also thinking about creating an AI club. So kids can stay after school. I mean, I don't know if this is happening, but hopefully. Where you can stay after school and in the weekends and work on stuff. Okay, so that takes care of the lab. Now, all this obviously needs money. So let me get to the money part of this. And it's been really fun. A lot of 76ers, it's basically been individual grants, individual donations coming from 76ers. So many of, I think I should shout out to the 76ers on the live stream, saying thank you for all the donations, and it will come. So that's good. So what your donations is what you're seeing. I think the camera at some point will pan around this thing, and once minus the people, it'll look really nice. So, now that was one part. So the 76ers. Now there is another big area, as you must have heard, that one of the major contributors was through the CSR program of Finolex Plaza Industries. And luckily, Vijay Chabria, who is sitting here, is also a 76er. So I thank him as a 76er first, and then I thank him as a corporate sponsor of the... you know, these two combinations, and this is a model that I think a bunch of us were talking about it as, you know, putting together corporate money with individual money with the school giving us space and support is the ideal combination to scale this to many schools around the place. So that's something that we'll work on later. Okay, finally, to the students, one thing, the CSR team is not here today, so I hope they're on the live stream. Rajini and Hemant from the CSR team at Finolex have been a pillar of support. It's not very easy. Yeah. It's not. Those of us who have worked with raising funds know that it's not easy to get anybody to give you a check so soon. And these, they did this very effectively, and as we needed it, they gave us, so good shout out to them. And finally to the students. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I've spoken way beyond my thing, but so it's the excitement, Father. You can't do much. So to the, now to the students. I think you're all here and back there. What we would call the young minds, you know, of today and the future generation and the next. I would say, think of this lab as a dream lab that you got. I mean, some of us were talking that if we had this lab when we were there, we would come back to school. You know, I mean, some of us already, I think. Yeah, so something now imagine if this was there, but it's all about time. You know, 50 years back, computers were just coming up, but you guys are lucky. It's one of those, the lucky generation, you know, don't squander it away. Use this lab as an opportunity to essentially dream big, explore. I mean, is it okay? So explore the, so explore, technically if you look at this whole area of AI, once you start dwelling deeper into it, you will find that it's limitless. The possibilities are limitless. It could be anything. Some of them are really scary, the way things are going. But look at the positive of it and go for it. So I would like to propose a challenge here. We are back in a year. You know, we are back in a year to actually celebrate our 50th. So use this 1 year to show what we can do with this lab. So we are going to come back here, the same lot, maybe much more, you know, and we'll have a special session on what you guys have actually done. And I'm sure it'll be amazing stuff because, you know, this is an amazing generation that you guys have done. In the same way that the school inspired us, you should be able to inspire the next generation of kids coming into the school and things like that. So that's a challenge. I'm just throwing it out there. So maybe if you agree, you can clap and we can agree on that. And finally, this, I promise you, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Finally, there's this whole thing about artificial intelligence. And, you know, we have splattered it all over here, there, everywhere. But finally, I mean, believe me, I've been in this industry for close to 40 years. There's nothing, the power behind artificial intelligence is real intelligence. There's no two saying of it, so there's nothing different there. So what is that? The real intelligence is the wisdom and guidance of educators and your teachers. So there is a reason why we are, so that's why as long as you are happy with Google, it's fine, but you will never replace your teachers. So we want to dedicate this 76ers AI lab, the way we are calling that, to all our teachers. You know, it is, and all the teachers who have been in this institution and all the teachers everywhere, actually. So I think with that, I just say, go forth, enjoy this lab. Let's see what you guys can do with it. And, you know, may the force be with you. I think I took that too long. Okay, thank you. Thank you all. I promise not to talk anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay, for enthusing us with your speech. Vijay. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Thank you, Mr. Jayant Pai, for those inspiring words. We are privileged with us to have Mr. Vijay Chabria, the Managing Director of Finolex Plason Industries Private Limited, an industry leader in drip irrigation and the major contributor for this project. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Father Mascarenas, Father Nelton, teachers of this esteemed institution, Loyola High School, who we've known for years. I have several family members who've passed out from this school, including myself, and all the young friends that we are making today. I want to speak more with you guys than I would want to speak with everybody else. Also my friends from the batch of 76. Before I even start with the young minds, I must share with you, Jayant has stolen away all my ideas, so I have no words left. And I'm sure also the young minds are thinking, oh my God, there's another speech. How long is this guy going to talk? Because this is exactly what I used to do when somebody used to give speeches. And I said, when's this going to get over? So I promise you I won't be long. It's just 2 minutes. As you see, like Jayant had a big list. I don't have anything. Okay. But I must share with you, when I walked in here this afternoon and we spent a few minutes with our old friends, it brought back a lot of memories. And one thing that struck me, and we've always thought of, you know, the phrase, time flies. Believe me, we only came to know about it, at least I came to know about it this afternoon. What does it mean by time flies? We suddenly realized this is where we are. When I looked at all my friends, I said, we've all grown old. We've all got gray hair. We don't know how much time we had. And we even shared thoughts. You know, some of our teachers are no more. Some of our colleagues, our ex-friends, they are no more. So it gave me that perspective that time flies. And I don't have words to express that feeling. It was, you know, it was just terrible. That brought me to the other thought. I was not a brilliant student. Now I'm turning to you young minds, okay? I was not a brilliant student. I was probably way down in the list over there. Some of my brothers, my own son, my cousin brothers who've passed out from here, some were brilliant, some were average, some were stupid like me. You know why? Because we never had this thought. Now, raise your hands, all the young minds. How many of you have a goal in life? Or don't do it just because I'm asking you to do that, right? Right? You know, most of us used to come to school saying, parents have told us it's time to get educated, so we are in school. This was most of us. We never really had a mission. We never really knew the importance of education because nobody told us that. This is exactly what I want to reflect on with you guys. Please take some time out, talk to your teachers. They are your beacon and guidance. Talk to your parents. Look out for a goal. Let it be anything. You want to be a doctor, engineer, businessman, whatever. Whatever fancies you. And then work for that. Then you'll have a purpose. Right now, the purpose is, I must get a good result card at the end of the year so that I go to the next year. Matter closed. It doesn't work that way. And you'll realize, you'll reflect on this once you move on to the work life. Sadly, we never had that vision shared with us, so I thought I should share that with you guys. And you guys are the privileged ones. When I say privileged ones, when you go home today, whether it's by bus, rickshaw, your parents picking you up, look around you on the streets, you'll find children who don't get to go to school. You get to go to one of the finest institutions that Pune has to offer. Make the best of it. You won't regret it. Trust me. I can't stress more on this because I realized that when I walked in through the doorways. I said, I've been through here, I've been through life. I don't know how much life I have. But I certainly cannot unwind my time. I wish I could, because those days were great. What you're going through right now is the best time of your life. When you come up to our age, world is a different place, my friend. You will say, let's forget about this. So make the best of it. All the very best to you. Good luck. I'll end here so that I stay in that frame of small time and you guys don't get bored, okay? Good luck to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay Chabria, for enthusing us with your speech. I request Master Avishkar Mane to share his thoughts.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of all the students, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the school management, Class 10 batch of 1976, and Finolex Plashen Industries Private Limited for their generous contributions for this robotics and AI lab. Turning our dreams into something truly remarkable and for nurturing this vision into reality. This lab is more than just a room filled with new PCs, advanced robotic kits, microcontrollers, sensors, and cutting-edge equipment. It is a space where creativity meets technology, where ideas turn into reality, and where students like us get opportunity to build, explore, and push limits of innovation. It empowers us to think like innovators, entrepreneurs, and problem solvers. It challenges us to develop solutions that make a real difference in the world. For us, this lab is not just a workspace. It's a gateway to endless possibilities. Machines, circuits, and technology are secondary. This lab is about opportunities, brainstorming, and courage to realize that dream. As students, we promise to make the most of this incredible opportunity. We will continue to innovate, learn, and contribute to the world of technology in meaningful ways. Our vision is simple yet powerful: to innovate, to create, and to solve real-world problems. This lab is a gift to us, and we will use it to shape a better future. Once again, thank you everyone who made this possible.
Thank you, Master Avishkar Mane. May I now request Reverend Father Agnello Mascarenas, the provincial and chairman of our school, who has given us the boost in achieving this milestone, to share his thoughts with us.
I join the others in giving short speeches like Okay. So, dear 76ers, I asked them whether they call themselves 76ers or 76ers. So they said 76ers. So dear 76ers, Father Nelton, I think Father Dennis is also around, all the others present here, students and the teachers. I'm very glad to be here today. And the reason is not just because there is this new space, but because there are many good things on display today. First of all, the 76ers, yeah, cut off the 7, you're all looking like sixers, yeah. You have not done it alone. You have also got the collaboration of CSR. There are others collaborating with you. There is this institution. There are teachers. There are people from the industry. So this is the good thing that I'm talking about. So very often we hear more than what you do, what you are is important. You, my dear 76ers, who you are is important to us as Jesuits, because you are sensitive to the needs of others, because you are generous, because you are cheerful givers, you are today accomplishing what you have accomplished. So what you are is more important. And therefore, first and foremost, I would like to thank you for being all this, wonderful persons, wonderful ex-students or alumni of this great institution. So first and foremost, thanks to all of you for the wonderful person, not only those who are here, but all over. And of course, today, we are grateful to you for what you have done and what you will continue doing. Again, here, there is a wonderful combination. It is not just, here, Father, this is a check, go ahead and do something for your students. No, all of you have taken personal interest in this lab. So you have, of course, raised the funds. You have got the funds from others. You have got the help to design this lab. You have supervised the lab. You have kind of followed it up. And I'm also glad to hear that you will continue following up. Yeah, next year you have an exam after 1 year exactly. Yeah, so that's the challenge. So this is something wonderful that you will continue this relationship. It is okay to say, here is the check, leave us alone, let us go and celebrate our 50 years. But you reestablish this relationship with this institution, with the present batch. It is very wonderful. And the third thing again, I was very happy to read there, dedicated to our teachers. So what is the beautiful thing here? Somewhere 60 years ago, there were wonderful teachers who molded you, inspired you, who helped you to become what you are today. The seed was sown at that time. And today, we see the result of all that the teachers did at that time. I don't know who the teachers were, but today I would like to remember them fondly. Be grateful for all that they have done. Because of their efforts, you are here today, and we have this lab here for the students. Yeah. So I will now add another challenge. You have a short-term challenge, long-term challenge for you. When you come and sit like this, I will not be there. None of us will be there 50 years. None means, sorry. All those 76ers, yeah, unless suddenly they said in Trump's administration there are people 130 years, 160 years. If that continues, we will be here, but otherwise in normal circumstances. But that's a challenge for you. You will be sitting there and someone else will be sitting here and they will be thinking, what do I mean to say? Yes, you are receiving today. Hopefully, and we are sure, tomorrow you also will be cheerful givers. That what you are doing is definitely inspiring these young minds, these young students, and with this inspiration, with all that you have received, you will also become cheerful givers. And therefore, challenge is also the teachers. Just as our former teachers have produced these great men, you will also produce very great minds and also people who are generous and who are cheerful givers. Without your help, we cannot do much. And therefore, today I told Father Nelton, I'm coming basically to thank you, not to talk about AI and robotics and so on. And I would like to sincerely thank you. So may God bless this place. Bless all of you who will use this place and also help you in your learning process. God bless you all and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Father Agnello Mascarenas, for your motivating speech. As we near the conclusion of this wonderful event, it is my pleasure to invite Father Nelton Thomas, our principal, to deliver the vote of thanks and express our gratitude to everyone who made this a successful one.
Good evening, everyone. It is my great honor and privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude to our provincial Reverend Father Agnello Mascarenas, whose presence and inspiring words have added immense value to this event. Your support and insights encourage us to embrace innovation and excellence in education. Special thanks to our dear staff for your dedication, hand-holding our students and inspiring them to excel. We are incredibly thankful to our alumni, especially the batch of 1976, and Phonolox Plasan for their generous contributions and unwavering support. Your efforts in funding, designing, and supervising this project reflect the deep bond and commitment you share with Loyola. Your actions have set the tone for the exciting journey ahead. To our students, this lab is for you to explore, create, and innovate. May you make the most of this opportunity and lead the future of AI and robotics. Finally, a big thank you to all our guests, staff, technical teams, and volunteers who worked tirelessly to organize this event. Your efforts are truly appreciated. Thanks for your presence into this leap into technology. Let us move forward with excitement and purpose, knowing that this lab will shape young minds and inspire future innovators. May this AI and robotics lab be a beacon of innovation and excellence for years to come. Enjoy the rest of the day, and let's continue to shape the future together. With gratitude and optimism, once again, thank you.
Thank you, Father Nelton, for providing the students with this beautiful opportunity. Once again, thank you to everyone who joined us today for this significant occasion. Now that the lab is officially open, we will have a tour and live demonstrations of some of the captivating projects and technologies that our young and AI and robotics enthusiasts have put together. I request our students to provide insights into the exciting developments awaiting us inside. After you have finished the tour, I request everyone to join us in the school hall for a cup of tea. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
येस सर. आरुष व्हिडिओ तुझ्या फोनमध्ये. हॅलो हॅलो. माझा फोन आहे. हॅलो. Yes. So, sir, this is the Suruvaru. This is the industrial robotic arm. In robotic arm, 6 degree of freedom robotic arm. This is there, and it has servo motor based Bluetooth control at Bluetooth control Arduino Uno based robotic arm. Robotic arm are used in industries for pick and place operation, for gluing operation, then also in surgery, etc. And with the help of servo motor and programming, the end effector is used as a gripper, and with the help of Bluetooth, then PSP and laptop, we can program this. At one time, 10 codes it can execute. This is the pick and place code. असा घे, फोटो घ्या असा. असा घे, असा एक घे. तिकडून घे, तिकडून. हां. Line following robot. With the help of IR sensor, it tracks the black line and it follows. This is not programming based. The sensors has already integrated one. That the Quarky one is the programming based one. And this one is the obstacle avoidance. Hello. This is an industrial robotic arm with 6 degree of freedom and Bluetooth controlled PSP based laptop programming, and also
Hello?
with the help
Check,
of
check.
Bluetooth module we can program it. This is the pick and place operation. These robots are used in industries for pick and place, gluing and gluing operation, then assembly line, and also in surgery, etc. And with the help of Arduino module, Bluetooth module, we can directly connect it to the phone and program it accordingly. Thank you. Sir, फक्त रोबोटचं घ्या. How it work? Show. केलं कसं? सांगितलं. आता हेचं दाखव तुला. माईकमध्ये पण बोला. बोलू का? This is the pick and place operation. With the help of end effector as a gripper, it picks up the object and it places accordingly. In the assembly line, Then in operations such as gluing, pick and place, and surgery, etc. These robots are used. This is a miniature model, 6 degree of freedom, servo-based, rotational oriented, and Bluetooth controlled robotic arm. Thank you.
So this is basically a line following robot which has two IR sensors, three batteries and BO motors. So this is not coded. This was pre-coded. It is it is pre-coded to just follow the black line. The sensors emit a source of light, and then the receiver receives it. So it's only following the black line. And this is how it works.
काय होतंय दादा रिफ्रेश क्लोज करून रिफ्रेश परत कर
Hello, check. Hello, check.
ऍप परत ओपन कर आणि हे बंद करून सुरू कर फादर सोबत फोटो
This this is a hello. This is a Mars rover. It moves through the keys on the laptop.
We are trying to show. What is your name?
The problem. Did you find Deepak Singh? Not yours. I just called him. वो क्या कर रहे हैं? वो डाटा.
There's quite a lot of commotion here. That's right. What is your name?
ये जरा explain करो.
What is your name?
We'll take a shot of you explain.
Can you just open it? Open it. Can you just open it?
Okay, sir, this is Mars rover. So we are providing two Mars rover for whole lab. As you know, India is the only country who has done his Mars and Moon mission at a low cost. So what does it do? It operates. It can operate through computer. It can perform all AI-based activities, whatever we have, right? And we can control it through hand. We can control it through voice. We can put it in this situation also. So if I will put some hurdle, can you just give me some hurdle? Okay. So if they will put it like this, please. So it will work like this, just like a Mars rover. Can you put it forward? Yeah, not, but it can detect obstacle, but we haven't programmed it for the obstacle right now. So yeah, they have programmed it only for the computer, operation. Can you show me, can you show, sir, some other projects also? Yeah. I know them. I mean, they're round shape and it works automatically. They track. So it works like this. Just a second. Actually, आपने इसका बोल्ट मिस कर दिया थोड़ा. इसको अभी उठाओ मत. ठीक है. इसका actually they have missed the. Okay. Uh, Sir, let me show you some project. Just a second. Don't just give me.
Shows that I have nothing better to do.
Do we have internet? Just a second. Let it.
Show it down.
Sir, actually बच्चों ने ये नेट
Ready नहीं है क्या?
नहीं नेट है ये
अच्छा वो नट हो गया.
they missed the
अच्छा where is that humanoid?
humanoid. Where is the okay.
अभी इसको इंस्ट्रक्शन कहाँ से वाईफाई?
We can program it through Bluetooth. We can program it through Wi-Fi. We can program it through. I mean, lot of methods are there, right? So we have a charging ports also. We have this batteries also there.
तो सब आईटी के तैयार हो रहे हैं बच्चे.
Sir, the most important thing what we are offering to the school, that we have a LMS, dedicated LMS for teachers as well as for the students, and we have independent login for every kid. They can also learn all the activities at their home also, and we can track them how many things they have done in entire year. And for the teachers also. And the most important thing, we are just not dropping the things. We are training teachers on weekend basis also, so that they can upskill themselves for robotics.
There is something else that has come into play.
Lot of things are.
It was all books.
Let me take out my laptop because I have that thing in my laptop. Just a second. Hold on.
ये किसका project है? Oh, this must be from that.
Those are the boards, yeah? This is your project.
Those are.
So that you can sit somewhere and.
This is a computer.
Okay, mass.
Oh yeah. See, it is like a.
It's a monitor.
नहीं.
Chandrayaan over here.
It is a tablet. Means you Android app means you can run it. So this is what is being used in the digital classroom. तो क्या होगा अभी देखो MIT सब course work सब अभी cloud पे. So what I'll do is.
This was the last addition which we did.
Yeah, this was the last. I was saying no two. तो एक उधर है और एक इधर. That is the STEM. See, this is the robotics. That is the programming, CAD, CAM, वो सब उधर. Actually, एक like वही मैं कर रहा था लेकिन आप लोगों की बात.
They have covered this part. These part they have covered entire.
You have covered.
Yes.
सब एक साथ humanoid. हाँ, we'll do one humanoid. प्रकाश, वो VR है जाके. You have these VR heads. थोड़ा सा है, they will just reskill.
So what is the purpose of this project? So it's made by our
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So, today we have made a project. This showcase of a project is a blind stick, smart blind stick for the blind person. As we know, blind people don't have any sense. Their only sense of this is like hearing and feeling. So, this gives them another sense of hearing, which makes it this core key. Yes, this core key uses ultrasonic sensor, which detects any obstacle coming in front of it. We have even used the camera to do different things like machine learning and face detection and QR detection on this. So we have done block coding on pictoblocks. We can show you the code. Pictoblocks.
This is the part of the data.
Yeah.
पहला किया ना हम लोग
Stop.
5 लाख का जो है, वो ये सब है.
चल रहा है?
That is really worth it.
Yeah.
70 centimeters and below.
And it's a
So you
subscription
can
model.
either increase the
Every
distance
year
or
goes
decrease
extra.
the distance.
So, see, that's what it is.
Yes. The battery is not charged right now.
Yes. Sure. Hold the stick. Yes.
Every year, so we will conduct the competition, 90 plus participate. So we have collaborated with many companies, 30 plus companies, and more than 1 lakh students used to participate throughout the blind.
Yeah, so as we know that like now suppose a blind person needs pills, medicines. So family member can instead of showing them, so family member can put a QR code on each box of the pill. So we have divided the pills into 3 parts: evening pill, morning pill, and night pills. So as we know, this camera detects the QR code and it tells which pill it is, and it will display it on this, and it will also tell which pill it is through speaker. We have to use 2 extensions: speak out extension and QR detection. So we are scanning the QR.
So what we can do is, like the one of the family members of the user can put the pills of a week in 3 different boxes, dividing them, and this QR code can be pasted on all 3 boxes. So the user, when the user will get the box in front of the webcam, the webcam will detect it and give the output through the speakers, telling the user which pills are these.
Name of the medicine.
Yes, even the name and the time of it.
So in this we have just done 3, but they can do many.
Very good.
So is there somebody has to put that QR
Yeah, someone has.
No. The QR code will be pasted on the box.
Medicine
Like a sticker. Yes.
Don't know. They just
But then he still has to scan.
Yes.
But with the camera in hand, he can scan. I have another question for you.
Okay.
Do you have a fingerprint recognition?
Yes.
You can. Why
Yes.
don't you put that on the handle?
Fingerprint recognition.
So the blind man, his hand is there. His fingerprint will tell him morning, afternoon, evening. And take it out.
I didn't get it. Like how
Instead
we.
of putting a QR code interface, you put a fingerprint interface.
Okay.
The fingerprint is of the person who's using the stick. That fingerprint gets read, and from the speaker output he says morning, afternoon, evening.
But how can that be?
That's why I asked you, do you have a fingerprint interface? She reads the fingerprint.
Yes,
He has
yes.
already stored the pills which he has to take in the morning, afternoon, evening. Sir, actually what they're trying to do is tell him which box and what.
Or even.
According to the box, just like
This is the morning one pill.
I cannot see. So what I will do, I will just show like this. It will speak morning pill. Then I will open it. I will,
And the user's family is friends.
use case. That is the use case.
because there is no purpose of writing all these things because they only can.
So the pills will be in this box.
Yes. Or you can directly paste it on the box.
Good application.
And in the same way, this webcam uses machine learning and AI technology to detect the faces of their family and friends. So whether I am sitting, say, and you enter the room, so it can detect your face and give. Yes.
Oh, nice.
And it will give the output through the speakers by telling your name.
So is there a commercial thing like this outside, or this is not?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But because of the extension in the PictoBlocks app and this motherboard, we have made it that possible.
Nice.
Is it standard?
Ninth.
Ninth standard. Very good.
Very good.
So this is a potential
It's a practical application.
practical application.
We have many more features with this stick,
So like
but
even if there is just the camera, like like what they were just saying, like who's in front of me, what is going on
For the blind, is it?
for the blind. So it will keep talking to
So
you,
they can even put it at the door
Huh.
and scan and call out who's coming.
call out who's coming in.
It can act as security, no? Exactly. Don't open the door. Known people, photographs are there.
Lot of applications. Good. So
we have
this is using what did you say? Machine learning.
machine learning. Yes. We have many more features and many more options, but due to the limitations in the PictoBlocks app and this motherboard, we are not able
The
to.
next version will be.
76ers, please upgrade them.
Oh, that's what will happen. Right?
Sir, lot of projects are there. So we have 30 sessions over and for entire year for every grade, and we are offering from class 3 to 12.
So all alag alag.
Make the best use of it.
And from 9 to 12 we are giving text-based coding that is based on
Python.
Python. So we have lot of programs. If I will say, so we have 1,000 plus experiments we can perform with the help of this thing. Right?
Exactly. Like we are coming in seeing it. You know the best part that I like about all of this? It's creativity, it's every child. Even the school.
It's having lot of things, lot of activities. I mean, lot of projects they can make.
So when we buy, we have to buy a number of kits.
No, we have a package actually. So we have categorized in different packages.
But when we are talking in terms, we are buying a package of 30 kits.
30 kids plus 12 supporting kids. So actually, we have designed it in such a way that it can accommodate all from class 3 to 12.
The same kit can do about 1,000 applications. So that's Inka.
If they do upgrades,
They are doing. It's free, yeah, but that's what the subscription model will do. See, like this kid, अभी 60K per year, अभी नया brand new kit है. नहीं, वो मालूम नहीं exactly. Yeah. That when we dealing with them, we can do that. See, we have to finally get them to do it free. I've got them like.
the school building.
Yeah. वो yeah.
This time we are participating in again. We have our regionals on 5th April, followed by nationals on 12th and 13th April.
Yes, sir. So this year it was conducted in Dubai, so a lot of people participated, and we are endorsing our existing school to participate, and also helping them. You guys sponsor that also? No. So we sponsor up to a level. For national and international level, we leave it to school. Because now you know what happened in national.
Yes.
Oh, that's why there's so many smart people doing similar things. Nice.
So next year he will still be there to show the project.
Yes. We're back next year.
Okay, sir. Avishkar. Mani.
And you?
Sean.
Sean. Next March,